Hello, how's everybody doing? Um, I'm at work. I came in early, but it was just so cold like last week. Um, I wanted to talk about I didn't know how I was gonna do this one, but this one is really complicated because it was like how I mean how can I put it? Because I was thinking about my sister, and because we talked about it, and we were saying that, um, I was saying that, I was saying what my sister said, okay? From, it was complicated, the situation. But somebody in my family had a chance to visit my sister, and they told me, because the politics, some people can talk to them. And I said before that my sister said that I love my brother, but I love Jehovah more. Okay. So I have to think. Okay, so that's the confusion. What I'm saying is she's confusing. Yes, we know that their Jehovah is not God, but she thinks that it's God. So, but it's actually not God, but she feels that it is God. So I have to think that way. I want to do one on that one, and another one that I want to talk about is the personality of the Jehovah that she's worshiping, that she thinks is God. So you can see the confusion. So that's it. So we gotta take it from the point that it is a deception, because she's not really worshiping God, and from the personality that the Jehovah profess. So that's one point. One point is she's confused or deceived because she thinks that she's serving God, but she's serving Jehovah. So she's being deceived. That's one thing that we don't realize, and that really makes us upset. But it's not her making up us. It's not her making or them making us upset, but it's their Jehovah that's just deceiving them, that's making us upset. But we have to realize the deception, like you said. We have to see exactly what's happening, which I just expressed to you. So we have the deception, okay, which, like I just told you, she said she loves Jehovah more than she loves her brother. Okay, so that's one thing. Then we have the personality of the deceiver, okay? But to her, it's not a deceiver, so we have to keep that in mind. So the personality of their Jehovah, that's number two, okay? And then the other one is God. Why is it that he why is he separate from the deception? Okay, what I'm saying is that, okay, there is God, and how can something deceive if there is a God? I mean, not if there is a God. How can God not do something about the deception? So that's 3 points. Okay, the first point that I gotta do is the deception. Like I said, I had 2 sisters. My sister said, one of my sisters said, I love Jehovah more than I love God. I mean, I love Jehovah more than I love my brother. So, what I'm trying to say is that she thinks that her Jehovah is God, okay? But it's not. We already know that, okay? So that's the deception. If you can see it, it's really, really bad. It's just, think about this. If somebody did that to you, which it does happen, think about, and this is the first thing I'm going to make a video about, the first thing I want to make a video about. Think about, like, now I want to talk first about the deception. Think about, and it happened to me again. I mean, with people, and I couldn't believe that people are like that. And you could do everything right, but certain people don't care. I'm saying, think about a time when you were deceived. Okay, I can think of one, but this is not the tape. This is what I'm going to talk about. This is one of the videos that I'm going to work on. Think about a time. So before the video, I want you to think about this for the first video, which is the deception. Think about a time or times when you've actually been deceived. I know that we've all been Jehovah's Witnesses, but I'm saying when someone deceived you. So I know we've been deceived because we were Jehovah's Witnesses, okay? Plus, I want to talk about those points too, how we were actually deceived. But it's coming to a point to where the line is so thin as far as our understanding. Because like we said, the deception, okay? See how entangled, what she said is so entangled. So we got to pull that one apart. So these are not the same thing as we've been working on. We're getting very, very close, fine lines to where you really, really have to think about it. But for us to think about it easier, I think we have to think about a time when we were deceived, being deceived online or whatever. You understand? So that's number 1 point. The next one, that's one video that I'm gonna do, and then the next video is did I say the personality of? I think I said the personality of the deceiver. Okay. I think I wanted to say the personality of the deceiver. Okay. And then the third one, I'm here actually. I'm waiting for everybody else to come. And the next one is what does God do about this deception that's going on right now? I think this YouTube is one of them. Okay. It's not just ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, but there's other religions and other Christians that know, which is strange. I mean, not strange, but it's very good. The fact that it's not ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, but I've seen a lot of Christians actually talk about this because they're deceiving from the Bible in a lot of other different ways. So it's not just the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that are. I mean, I'm happy that there's so many ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, but I just want to say thanks to everybody else, even what you call them, who've given me so many problems, the evangelistas, or I think that's what they're called. They actually, I mean, everybody does things that certain people don't like. They do a lot of things that I don't like with Trump and everything, but thinking back on they have actually helped a lot with the ex-Jehovah Witness community also. So that's one point. As far as the third one is, what does God do? And I just said, I figure one of the things that he does is that he has the ex-Jehovah Witnesses, he has the Christians, and people who know that there's something wrong. So that's number 3. So it's going to be in 3, but I'm not going to put 1, 2, and 3. So the first one is going to be on the deception. I want you to think about something where you have been deceived, not the category as far as the Jehovah's Witness, because we have other people who haven't been Jehovah's Witnesses. I want everybody who wants to take part in this understanding to come up with, so we can understand more deeply. So think about a time when we have been deceived or someone has deceived us, so that we can have a deeper understanding when I finish the tape. Then the next thing is the personality of the deceiver. Okay, I'm almost sure that was the second point, but I'm going to go over that. And then the third one is, what does God do about this deception? Because the first one, we can see that it's really, really bad. So I hope everybody sees these. I'm going to do these videos on those 3, but I'm not going to put 1, 2, and 3. Just remember what they're going to be on. I don't do 1, 2, and 3 sometimes, because sometimes it gets, kind of mixed up. And then, but I don't change my videos, so I always keep them in time. I don't sort them or anything. I go by time. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing fine. It's very, very cold here, but I hope your new year is shaping up. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.